Hey everyone, before we get into this amazing account overview, I got to tell you guys about the account giveaway I am doing. Again, it's the 560 MYTHIC Tier 4 account giveaway. If you missed the original video, make sure you watch that video and find out how to win. This will be the last video before the stream tomorrow. Tomorrow the stream is at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is 6 p.m. GMT. You can use Google to find out what that equals to you, but make sure you have all the codes and have all the actual words with the codes, but don't put those anywhere. The only thing you need to do is go back to the original video. That's the one where I did the account giveaway and everything. Comment down below there. Make sure your Discord ID is there. Make sure your account name, and make sure the number of codes is also in that video. So that's, for example, I'm not saying there is this many codes. If there is 30 codes, make sure you put codes there and then 30. Pretty simple. Make sure you keep all the codes to yourself, because if you win, I'm going to ask you what those codes are. So if I win, then you have to actually go through all the codes that I actually did and then just tell me what each of them are. That's all you need to do, but do not post those anywhere, because I do not want people finding out the codes that easy. So just put the number of codes, and then I will pick 10 people on the stream and then go through the list and see who actually has the right code. So keep that in mind. Anyway, so let's get into the video. For people who don't really care about the giveaway, let's actually get into there. And the people who do, make sure you do it properly. I know people keep asking and they keep posting the codes under every single video. That's not what I want. I want you to go back to the original one and post the codes there. So let's go through this. This is my Tier 5 rally trap. I guess it's a Griffin rally trap. It's not a small might rally trap. Since I do Griffin rally trapping on this account, I can be much higher might because I'm not running anti, so people will get my scout when I'm doing these traps. Also, if I'm in big kingdoms and I'm only 470 mil might, people do blind rally me, but usually they're going in with bunny if they don't have my scout. So I like doing the Griffin rally trap because I'm less likely to get a bunny on that one because people know what I have. And what I do for that, I'm currently running about 14 million troops. You probably saw in the previous video this week, I was pretty much zeroed. That was a while ago, so I posted that video this week, and now I'm going to post the update that I have rebuilt the account, so I'm back up to 14 million troops. It's pretty much the same comp as before. Have about 3.5 mil of each tier 2. A little bit less infantry, but that's because I was actually hitting people with it. I had 3.5 million, but I was actually hitting people in KVK, so that's kind of down. I do have about 750 of tier 4 infantry cav, 823 of tier 4 infantry. I built some more infantry because I get to build more tier 5 in my infantry as well. I have 400k tier 5 cav, about 388 tier 5 range, and 333 tier 5 infantry. I'm going to get those all up to tier 5 again, or sorry, 400k of each tier 5 again, but haven't upgraded them. That's why I have way more tier 4 infantry than everything else, because I built extra so I could make more tier 5, but I think I'm still going to end up with a little bit more. Doesn't matter. It's pretty much even, so I will have about 400k of each tier 5 once I get that back up, and about 750k of each tier 4. Ish. And again, I am around 470 mil might. This account is tier 5, obviously has tier 5 on the account. Negative 35 million an hour in food, so if I ever put food on this account, it really disappears very quickly. So I'll actually just show you what the actual stats are for that, and then I'll go through the research and stuff. So right now I got 220 mil might and troops, are 221, sorry. 10 million buildings. Quest might was about 3 million on this count. It's not super low, but it's not crazy high either, so I'll take it. Research is 211, so that's tier 5, obviously tier 4. Counter research is done on this as well, and monster hunting level 5 is also done, so I can monster on this account and actually build up the gear. The gear is pretty much as good as it gets. Maybe you want to build some blast sets. Player levels, obviously level 60, so 5.7. Familiars is about 4 million, because I do have a ton of familiars and a bunch of heroes on this. So I will be building some blast sets, I think, on this account too, just trying to get those up, because it does have tier 5. It does have really good gear and all that, but I haven't actually made any blast sets with it. And has a bunch of heroes that I actually use. I actually have a purple watcher. I'm 5 of 150 though, so I'm quite far away from that. I do have what's called counter hero at green. I can almost get up to purple. I just need 10 more medals. How much would that give me anyways? What's 1.5? So it gives me an extra 1.3. Nah, whatever. That's not a huge thing. I do have the counter research done on this account too. It just has a bunch of other gray ones, but pretty much everything free to play is maxed. I don't think I have any pay to play. No. Code 25. No pay to play heroes on there. But if I want to do some blast sets, I do have some extra free-to-play heroes I can throw in there. I might get rallied during this video because there's some rallies going on right now, so if that happens, you might actually get to see a rally while I'm doing the account overview, but I'm pretty sure they know I'm online because I keep switching my gear while I'm doing this account overview, so if they don't know I'm online, that's on them for not knowing that, because I do switch my gear like 25 times. I will show you the stats, obviously. This is not my real gear. This is a fake set. I do actually have just a straight up fake set here, so this is my fake set. It does look sort of legit. So when you make a fake set, you kind of got to make it believable. So around 400 mil might, usually someone's going to have level 60 gear at purple or blue. That's kind of where it's going to be. If you're doing that, if you're much higher, then it might not be as believable. But around 400 mil might, this is believable gear. This could be a low pay-to-play spender or a free-play player. You can get around 500 mil might pretty easily and have this gear. Obviously, this is not my real gear. This is the fake gear, but it's actually not bad. Like if I had full gold jewels in this, I could be around 400% mix and actually have a decent set. I probably wouldn't have these accessories in there if I was going to make a proper set myself, but you could have that and probably maybe have like a blue cup or something like that. Obviously, my gear's a little bit better than that on this account, but I'll show you that anyways. So the actual gear set is this. This is the boom, putting on the boom set. Yeah, so when you throw this on, that's when you have your full mythic gear. I'm just missing the mythic cup, but I mean, it's a gold cup. It's pretty good. It's probably better than my other two mythic pieces anyways, just a gold cup, but that's the gear. It's pretty much full mythic. I'm not going to sit in there just in case people are looking around, because as much as I want to, I'm not going to show them what my gear is in this what's called Kingdom, because I do kind of want them to rally me. And if they're watching this video, they probably won't rally me because they see what I have. Or they will rally me because they can see I only have 14 million troops, and that's actually something rallyable in a kingdom like this. So again, the kingdom has got a little bit bigger than I wanted it to be in, because I'm looking to take some singles, maybe some doubles from non-titans, but a bunch of titans moved in, so if I'm going to be taking double, it's probably from a titan. So that might be unfortunate, even with the comp I have right now and the gear I have. It might not be enough with my small front line. They take it double nowadays, because double, like, just getting countered once and you're losing 3 million troops. That's my whole front line basically. If I get countered, even in the gear I have. So in the gear I have, I'm still losing 3 million troops. If you don't have gear like I do, actually I showed you the gear. So if you don't, you're pretty much dead anyway. So let's take a look at the fake gear stats. My fake gear is at 314, 266, and 329. Again, I don't really have any jewels in there, so that's what it is. I do have quite high base stats. That's from familiars, if you guys are wondering. I do not have I don't think I have any castle stars on this account. Let's take a look. And no, I don't. I have a free castle skin, and then this one, but that doesn't give you any stats. It just gives you travel speed, so those castle stars don't count. So I don't actually have any pay-to-play skins or anything on this account. So all my base stats are basically coming from either research, which you get extra research on, like tier 5 research, which is done. I'll show you that on my gear here. So this is done. By the way, you do not need central command to get your tier 5. So if you're ever doing tier 5 and don't want the extra battalions, you don't need to do central command to get tier 5. I have all the tier 5 but the siege. I know I'm not going for a OP siege build that's too OP and obviously wouldn't be fun to watch if I was full siege and they're doing 0 damage to my rally trap. So that's why I don't get the siege. It's because it's too OP. So yeah, I do have tier 5 unlocked, everything but the siege on this account. The other thing is obviously military is also maxed. I do have the counter researches down, so 30%, plus the hero that gives me like 31% counter. So I do have the full monster hunting done. That way I can hunt level 5s and stuff on this account, and it obviously was helpful for getting some gear and stuff like that. I can do some Bon Appetit hunts and maybe get this cup up, but I don't know if I ever will, because he still needs 17 embers. That's kind of crazy. That's a lot of gold embers to do that, but maybe I'll use the embers for some blast sets and maybe do some terror hunts or something and get like an infantry blast set on this or something like that. So I'll actually show you my what's called my familiars. So I do have the Griffin. It's not maxed, I don't think. It is at level 8, so it's not doing too bad. I got level 8 Griffin on there. The Trickster is maxed. I was actually getting these gemming gremlin up here and maybe maxing that too, just for some blast sets and stuff. Since I have tier 5, I can hit people. Mole Shaman's up here just for the infantry attack, so that gives you 10% infantry attack. Nostros, same thing, is 10% cav attack. So if you guys are wondering where the stats are coming from, it's actually from these extra familiars, because they give 10% base stats. Then all these are just for like walls and stuff. I'll actually show you the ones I actually have. So going into the station, let's go in here. So I have the long shot maxed. That's just for blasting people. Hearty Feast and Drown Out. Again, this what's called reduces army HP. This increases my army HP. This one increases my infantry attack. I can also change it to range or cav, depending on what I want. Plus I have the Griffin, but Griffin, you need 10% of your troops to fall, and on a rally trap that doesn't work. For attacking, it's fine, gives 128%, but obviously when you're defending, Griffin is not good to have on your wall, so keep that in mind, unless you have a really small comp, because 10% of your troops falling, that's a lot of troops. So probably you would rather have one of these stacking ones on my wall if I'm planning on losing that many troops, but that is what it is. Anyway, so the next thing we're going to look at, oh yeah, I forgot to show you my actual stats with the gear on. So I'm going to throw this on quick. Oops, 1 second. I'm going to just make sure I'm not getting rallied. Let's see. Okay. Let's go outside for 1 second. Make sure no one's rallying me, because I don't want anyone to actually see my gear while I'm doing this account review. Does not look like they're here. Okay, perfect. Okay. I just saw in chat that they said KT again. I was like, oh no, they're right here. So anyways, let's go back into here, throw on the war gear, check the stats quickly before they actually see my gear. So my stats are 507. Again, I think this is with forts. 532, 516. I am missing quite a bit of jewels on my gear, so it's something I could be getting up. I got 225% infantry defense, range defense is 178, and cav is 180, and then the rest is all like 180s for HP and stuff like that, around that, and then my army attack is 210. Code 27, you are. I believe I have a Ultra Boost, like I said, I think. I don't have a level 60 hero, so with the Ultra Boost and stuff, that'll be closer to like 240 attack. Not the Ultra Boost, the level 60 hero. Army defense is 260, and army HP is... Oh, I'm not even in Fury. 1 second, let me go into Fury. Let me do this quickly. Hopefully I don't get like a 20 rallies out of me while I'm doing this, but 1 second. And then cancel that. I was like, why are my stats so low? It's because I'm not in Fury. Okay. I forgot, since I have the tier 5 research, I do have to go into Fury. 1 second. Let's go down there. And yeah, so it's 507. I am missing 1 infirmary. I am getting that up currently, but yeah, that's my Fury stats. So it's 225, 270, 507. You can see here my counter boost is 31 on each. That's because I have that, and then the rest is, that doesn't really change when you go into Fury, because I got the... what is it? It's my Battle Fury. 15% army attack, 10% defense and HP when you go into Fury on this account. Let's go back to my fake gear before they see that nice gear there. Anyway, so yeah, that's the what's called. That's the gear. That's the good setup there. I do have quite a bit of extra stuff in here too. I can make fake sets with. So if you're taking a look at here, I do have like monster hunting gear. I have just like merging gear and stuff, or not merging. It's familiar gear. So training the familiars does go pretty fast actually with that gear. It's pretty much full mythic. I do have some extra pieces. Obviously, I have a full mythic firewall plate, but I could make a another gold or another purple one if I wanted to. Keeping it at blue just for my fake set. What else do I have in here? I do have the tacits. I could get up to purple if I wanted, but I'm going to keep it at blue just for the fake set as well. If I have a blast set, I don't need that because I got mythic dragon talons, which are okay for the infantry set if I wanted. And then what else do I have in here? Obviously, I have an extra frostwing sword, which I could get up to gold. I almost have enough to make another mythic sword, actually. So I could almost make a second mythic sword with that, but I'm going to keep that purple just for fake sets. Same with this. This goes up purple as well. Could actually almost make that gold too if I get a couple extra pieces there. Maybe for blast sets, I'll think about doing that, but we'll see later on. I do have another gloves here, which can be gold if I wanted to. A second set, obviously I have Mythic for the gloves, so don't need that. Eternal Codex was actually be for my blast sets. I'm missing one of those, so I need 3 more purples to get that up to gold, and I actually might make a range set with that one. And then the Dragon Fist, I could get that up to gold right now too, which I probably could. I don't think I use that in my fake set, so maybe I should just get that up. I do have 3 drums, 3 gold drums. I do have 2 extra gold cav jewels. So if you look at my gear, this is actually kind of funny. Let's take a look at my gear right now, and you can see that my gear has full gold cav jewels plus 2 extra gold cav jewels, but I am missing a bunch of my other ones. So I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 gold, what's called, range jewels, where I have, what is this, like 10 gold cav jewels. So I have 6 more gold cav jewels than range jewels on this account for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. And then there's, was it 3? Yeah. Oh, and 3 extra, what's called, I have 5 gold, infantry jewels. So I have 4 gold, what's called range jewels, 5 gold infantry jewels, and 10 gold cav jewels on this account. Not sure why this account is so lucky or so unlucky with the other ones, but that's what it is. My gear could be much better. I'm not sitting there right now. Yeah, perfect. I'm in my fake gear. So who was getting rallied? Like I said, someone was getting rallied in our kingdom, so looks like Bug is not having a very good day. He's losing a ton of troops, so they are going around, and I might want to try take a rally, but it looks like they're doing triples, and I probably don't want to take triples from Titans on this account. It's just not going to go well. Like I said, even with my gear, I need a way bigger front line to start taking triples if it's these kind of guys, because they're Titans, and they smack really hard, like 3 or 4 mil troops on a counter sort of thing, even in, like, you saw the gear I have on. So I'm building my last infirmary. I do have 2 what's called barracks. I could use 1 more, or like 1 more infirmary on top of that, but my bed's already at 665. I am over 700 on beds when this is full, so that's from research as well, by the way, if you guys are wondering. I do have a pack 5 familiars. I forgot to show you those. Where is it? So I could actually make a what's called a Elder B, but I don't actually have the these ones, because that is that. But yeah, I could actually make an Elder B. I realized that the other day. I was like, someone showed me, was basically telling me about their pack 5s. Like, I wonder where my pack 5s are. I'm like, oh, I could actually make a pack 5 familiar on this account. So that was not high. 159 on my Huey hops as well. And where's the other one? I think it's, oh, I got 82 on there, and 176 on there. So I'm actually close on that one too. So I have 3 of my pack 5 familiars I can almost get up. I obviously don't have the gold orbs, but if I did, I could actually get some pack 5 familiars on this account pretty quickly. So, and I mean, obviously they're really expensive to make. I think it's like $350 each to max them. So doing 1 set's about $700. So it's kind of crazy, but that is an option here if I ever wanted to do that. But that's where it is now. Again, my troops are back. Everything else is pretty much good. Let's go take a look at my gear one more time. Let's take a look at the jewels, actually. Let's see what I have in here. I'm not really close to anything else. Maybe 1 more range gold is coming up very soon. I just need, basically, make 1 more purple. I could take a purple out and make a gold and put that back in. Then I'll have 5 and still only be 5 behind my cav jewels. Again, my cav jewels, I have, let's see, I got the full set here, and then I've got 2 cav accessories with cav jewels in it. So that's where the other 2 are currently in. So maybe I can make a cav set because I actually have extra cav jewels and stuff like that. That's an option. What do I need to get these up? Code 26, know who. Thing. Oh, I got lots of the eyes. I just actually technically need embers, which I have no embers. So I could actually get those all up the mythic pretty easily if I just had the, what do we need? How many embers? 3 purple, so almost a gold. So those are hard to get, but I could get those up and then actually make a cav set out of that because I got the 3 accessories and 2 extra gold jewels. And then what else would I have for cav? I have this. Let's see. Oh, okay. Maybe I can almost get a gold of this. So, anyways, I'll think about that later and get that up. But obviously, I do have a bunch of boots there. What do I have in chests? Is there anything? I am missing B stuff. What do I have for B? Not much. I do have a mythic B helm, so that's kind of where all my Bs obviously went, but I don't really have anything for a ranged chest. So if I wanted to make a range set, I'd be kind of low on that. Helmets, this one is at, was it 9 to 10? Yeah, I can almost get the gold, so that might be my infantry helm, because this is obviously my range and cav helm, because it's mythic. Let's see. Or I can make this my range helm. Whatever. For main hand, I do have a Terror Lash at purple, so that'd be my infantry set. I can just use this for cav and range if I wanted to. Offhand, obviously, I want to get this up to gold, because that would get me range set. So that'd be my range offhand. This would be my cav offhand. What would I use for infantry? I guess I just use the winter mitts for infantry. Just have some extra HP in that. For accessories for infantry, I obviously have the cup, same with range. Have a, what's called this one, I can use for range as well. And I can even use this, honestly. What's this? It's 12%. Maybe I'd probably use Terror Vials for the infantry set then. And range set, what would be my third accessory? I guess I have another Blight Ring. How much am I? Yeah. That's pretty much it. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing for that. Yeah, so everything else, that's pretty much the account review right now. It is a tier 5 / Griffin Trap. Again, I do have the Griffin Familiar, so if I was going to set up a Griffin Trap, what I'd do it, I'd be hiding basically all of my tier 5 and most of my tier 4. So I'd leave about 400k of each tier 4, so it doesn't look super suspicious. But again, that's not enough to take a rally on 400k tier 4. So if someone ever sees that, that's something they'd rally, and then probably wouldn't carpet, I would hope. So if it's a Chinese guild, they like carpeting every rally. That's the only problem. But yeah, so what you can do is actually Griffin all your troops back while the rally's coming, and then basically switch your war gear. So I would have about 400k showing, Griffin back about 3 million of 3 million-ish of my troops, and then, or 2.5 million, I guess, because there's about 400k of each of these, and I'd be hiding about 400k of those. So yeah, about 2.4 million I'd be hiding, Griffin them back, and then use those to cap. I'm going to be taking tier 5 Reigns, obviously, because tier 5 does more damage, and that's pretty much how you set up Griffin Trap, and you could be any might for that. So I don't technically have to be super low might. I could be 900 mil might and do the same thing, but it's just less people are going to rally a 900 mil might than a 400 mil might. That's pretty much it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Again, if you missed all the codes, make sure you get those. That stream is tomorrow, pretty much 24 hours after this video, and make sure you go back and watch the stream and see if you actually won the thing. So, and I'll be trying to contact people over the next 24 hours after the stream. So you have 24 hours to get on and see if you won, pretty much. It's enough time. It's a whole day. So that's 24 hours for anybody. Unless you're sleeping for 24 hours, you should have time to get on. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys are ready for the giveaway, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.